Let me say something most people won't say out loud. Having few friends doesn't mean something is wrong with you. In many cases, it means your brain is operating on a different level. We live in a world that measures people by popularity, like proof of mental health. More friends, more plans, more noise, more validation. But psychology tells a very different story. Some people aren't lonely, they're selective. Some people aren't antisocial, they're overstimulated. And some people aren't broken at all, they're just wired for depth instead of crowds. If you've ever looked at your life and wondered, why do I have so few close friends? This might explain more than you expect. Let's start here. People with few or no friends are often deeply misunderstood. They're labeled as distant, cold, or difficult. But what's actually happening is internal, not social. Their nervous system doesn't thrive in surface-level interaction. Small talk feels pointless. Forced laughter feels fake. Conversations without meaning feel like a waste of emotional energy. So their brain quietly pulls back, not out of fear, but out of clarity. And that brings us to the first reason. You have zero tolerance for fake energy. As self-awareness increases, your tolerance for fake behavior drops hard. You notice when people exaggerate. You notice when someone smiles but doesn't mean it. You notice when conversations are more about image than truth. Most people ignore these things. You can't. Your brain picks up on inconsistencies automatically. Tone shifts, contradictions, hidden motives. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So instead of playing along, your system shuts down. Not aggressively, quietly. You'd rather sit in silence than pretend. You'd rather be alone than be around people who feel emotionally noisy. That's not antisocial behavior. That's your nervous system protecting your peace. Authenticity isn't a preference for you. It's a requirement. Next, you prefer depth, not quantity. You don't avoid relationships. You avoid shallow ones. You are really not looking for 10 friends you can laugh with for 5 minutes. You're really looking for one person you can talk to for hours without pretending. Your mind naturally leans toward meaning psychology, intentions, ideas, and patterns. What people really think but don't say. So when conversations stay on the surface, your interest fades quickly. Not because you're bored, but because you're understimulated. You want connection, not distraction or performance. This is why you may go long periods without new friendships. It's not isolation, it's discernment. You wait until someone matches your depth instead of lowering your standards to fit in. The third reason is that your brain gets drained faster by people. Here's something most people don't understand. Some nervous systems are more sensitive, not weaker, more perceptive. During social interactions, you're not just listening to words. You're tracking emotional shifts, body language, micro-expressions, subtext. You're processing multiple layers at once. Psychology calls this high social sensitivity, and it burns energy fast. So while extroverts feel energized by constant interaction, your brain becomes calm only in solitude. After socializing, you don't want stimulation, you want stillness. Quiet isn't avoidance for you, it's recovery. Solitude is how your nervous system resets back to clarity. Fourth, you don't need external validation. Many people seek friendships for reassurance, to feel seen, to feel important, to feel okay with themselves. You don't rely on that. Your confidence comes from inside. Your stability is internal. You can sit alone with your thoughts without panicking. Psychology calls this low social dependency, and it's rare. You can entertain yourself, reflect, solve problems alone. Find comfort in your own inner world. To people who depend on constant stimulation, this can look distant. But for you, solitude is where you function best. That's why your standards for friendship are high. You are not collecting people. You re-protecting your emotional environment. Number 5, Past experiences taught your brain to be cautious. Most people with few friends didn't start that way. At some point, something shifted. A betrayal, a pattern of disappointment, emotional inconsistency, trust given too easily and paid for later. Psychology shows that once trust is deeply broken, the brain adapts. It becomes protective by default. You observe longer. You listen more. You test consistency instead of believing words. This creates a higher trust threshold. Not because you're paranoid, because you learned. Your caution isn't weakness. It's self-respect shaped by experience. Yes, it can slow connection, but it also filters out chaos. And that brings us to the sixth point. You value peace more than belonging. This might be the most important part. You don't fear being alone. You fear being drained. You have learned that not every connection is worth the cost, that peace is more valuable than proximity, and that loneliness in a crowd is worse than solitude by choice. So you walk alone longer, not aimlessly, but intentionally. You're not waiting for anyone. You're waiting for alignment. And finally, most importantly, nothing about you needs fixing. If you have few friends, it doesn't mean you failed socially. It means your mind operates with depth, awareness, and emotional precision. You notice patterns early. You sense energy accurately. You refuse to settle for shallow. Connection. These traits can make life quieter, but never meaningless. Some people are built for crowds. Others are built for clarity. And clarity often grows in silence. So don't rush to change who you are. Understand the architecture of your inner world first. Because sometimes the strongest minds travel quietly until they find people who feel real. If this resonated and you want more psychology that decodes hidden patterns, make sure you follow the observer. Not for trends, not for noise, but for deeper self-understanding. Thanks for watching.